Welcome to another episode of Practical Astrology for You. I am your friend Tapan. Today I will be trying to explain Saturn through the eyes of its nakshatra. I will be explaining Saturn through nakshatras, trying to decipher all those results which we will be able to understand deeply, more refined way through the nakshatras. Until unless we don't see the results of those nakshatras, qualities of those nakshatras, we won't be able to decipher Saturn. So Saturn is as you all know, is a far off planet. It's a tough planet, slow moving planet, cold planet, dark planet where light doesn't reach. So, and it's a planet of karmic depth. We have to do our karmic work actually. We have to complete those works which we are assigned in this life. So, as such, Saturn is not so friendly planet. So, when we have to understand anything, we have to go through Saturn. We can omit every other planet, but we can't omit Saturn. It's the most important planet even to understand anything. And it's not only important for me, it's important for everyone. So, I will be starting explaining Saturn from the point of view of nakshatras. So, the first nakshatra of Saturn is Pushya nakshatra. Pushya nakshatra, the symbol is lotus and the deity is Brihaspati, lord of prayer. So, it means nourishment. Pushya means nourishment. It's the flower, means the tip of the flower, the most nourished part of a flower. It's in a watery sign, Cancer, and a moksha sign, so moksha house. So it denotes a lot many things regarding moksha and water. The water element is always there, the nourishment. Until unless you don't water a plant, it won't nourish, it won't give fruits. So it's the balance between water and that nourishment thing, the flowering thing. You won't be getting a flower until and unless it is not, the plant is not watered properly. So you have to make that balance actually. One has to understand that, okay, to get that nourishment, you have to water it. It's not the plain water. Means water, the fourth house, what feelings it denotes actually. It denotes your house, your mother, the way your mother nourishes you in your childhood. You have to understand it like that. You see, things are not so easy and those are not explained in the way which I tend to explain, because I understand things from the practical aspect. Okay, it has to be done like this. So, you need to nourish that plant in order to get that fruit out of it, or get the flower out of it rather than the fruit. So, the next nakshatra is Anuradha nakshatra. The next nakshatra is Anuradha nakshatra. Anuradha is a nakshatra of devotion. The symbol is a flower in the finish line, and the deity is Mitra, god of devotion and friendship. It's posited in the Scorpio sign and 8th house of the Kalpurusha horoscope. So it denotes a lot many things. It denotes also occult science, spirituality and all you attain from that nakshatra. And how you attain? You attain through friendship, devotion to your work, your surrounding, the people around you. You have to correlate with things actually, with your surrounding. You have to mix well with the surrounding. You have to understand everyone. You have to devote yourself to everyone in a friendly manner. You have to see everyone equal to you. So how you will attain that thing is regarding that thing. Until unless, because a flower in the finish line means it has fully bloomed actually. So to attain that flower, what you have to do, which type of service you have to do, that it denotes. So you all need to understand the theme behind every nakshatra, what it tries to explain you, what that deity means. Every deity signifies something. So that deity points to those things actually. Then the third and the last nakshatra is Uttara Bhadrapada. It means blessed steps. So the symbol is horse. I don't know what that means, but it's a water dragon. The god is Ahir Buddhanya, and it means auspicious steps towards the path from life to the next level. Means after death actually you attain that moksha, no? So it's that path, blessed steps. When you take those steps and you attain that at the end of the cycle, the Revati nakshatra, so it's there, the cycle gets completed. So it's the second last step actually, the blessed step you take. After that you attain moksha. So it's like that. So you have to understand that what it tries. It's a water dragon. Means it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing also, because it's a transformation. That's why it's symbolized with a dragon. Though it's a good dragon, but it is still a dragon, because it's completing. You will die after that. No, you will never take a rebirth. So you need a demon or dragon to complete that thing, because it's finishing something. No? That's why somewhere it is tough, but it's not so tough, because it deals with actually reincarnations and transformations. But because the previous nakshatra is of Jupiter, Purva Bhadrapada, which deals with these things in a difficult manner. But it makes the transformation much more easy actually. This Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra, it's much more easier than the Purva Bhadrapada, and it's much more softer actually. So you all can understand that why this is. Means if someone has a planet posited in this nakshatra, he would be very blessed person actually. Means Uttara Bhadrapada is a very blessed person. Means he has taken reincarnation, he's taken this form because of that. So if it is a good planet, it will be he would be very good person actually, very generous person and all. So it's a very good nakshatra. So what it actually explains? It explains generosity, that you have to leave everything behind. So you have to become very generous. You have to leave all those greed and all behind. You don't have to carry that greed with you. Until unless you don't leave that greed, whatever you did, hard work you did, now you have enjoyed everything. Now you have to forget and let aside, leave everything to go from your heart. Until unless you are not able to let it go, you won't be able to attain that moksha. And if you are not able to attain moksha, then you again take another birth. You reincarnate, because you couldn't attain moksha. That greed remained. So that's why sometimes this is very tough actually. Sometimes people are not able to judge themselves properly. If someone has any planet posited in this nakshatra, there is a doubt in their head what decision they need to take and all. So sometimes it becomes very tough for them. They are fighting with it. The thought process makes them very confused. So if you all have any nakshatra, any planet posited in that nakshatra, you will have to understand the essence of the core nakshatra, because it is the soil on which that plant has been planted. That seed has been planted and that plant is growing. So if that soil has some elements in it, it will show that element in that plant also. So in order to get the maximum out of anything, you have to understand those nakshatras. You have to understand Saturn. So you have to understand the cycle of that Saturn. What Saturn says. Why it is so harsh? It is harsh because it has to complete that cycle. It's taking you to that path. Every planet doesn't follow that same path. They don't say that you have to leave aside everything. Purva Bhadrapada doesn't say that. It's a Jupiter nakshatra, but it's not saying that. So you'll have to understand that thing actually, the relevance of that planet cycle, from where it started and where it will be ending. So if you understand those three nakshatras of each and every planet, you will attain your goals. I hope I am quite clear. Thank you.